Good evening, everyone. Um, Welcome to Sam's Rant. What time? It's like what past 12. I'm exhausted, but hey, look, we won. We'll take the win. I'm just going to speed run through this one because it was so bad in the first half that it feels like we were. Michael Owen said it best. He was like papering over the cracks, and yeah, no, I definitely that because that first half, boys, we were shit. We were shite. We were terrible. We were ass. Fred, ass. Straight bums. McTominay, bums. And as usual, Dave kept us in the game. If it wasn't for Dave making those two saves, we were out of it. It was chai for us. It was chai. It was chai. Which is why Dave is a man of the match contender once again, as per usual. But second half came through. Um, I don't know. I guess Ralph swore at them in German. I don't know what he did, but whatever it did, it worked. And yeah, the boys came out. Suddenly, they were playing a lot more direct, I'd say. I mean, Fred for I think it's the third game in a row now he's gotten an assist. So well done, Fred. But it's just literally just that same thing of he played so ass that when he does something that I mean it was a really good ball in fairness in his defense it was a pretty good ball, but like if I was rating Fred like a 3 out of 10 in the first half because he got the assist he just goes back to like a 5 as average. So there I've already done Fred's rating 5 overall. Actually, you know what, he was so shit that it only gives him 1 point really. Four for Fred. Anyway, and then yeah, great take and finish from Ilanga. Congrats to the boys. Second thing is senior goal. That's pretty nice for him. It's just I'm just so sad for Donny. Poor guy. Like, what does he have to do to get a game, eh? And then the second goal. What up? Like, I mean, Scott McTominay made the pass to Chris. So well done, Scott. Like literally, Scott going forward. He's so frustrating because he was also a 3. He's so frustrating, but then he got better after he scored and he was just attacking more. I think Ralph was like, dude, just go forward. Like when Scott goes forward, he's a different guy. When he keeps doing this hop, skip, and a jump sideways crap football thing of his, he's useless because defensively he's really trash. So when he goes forward, because look at when he wins the ball and just immediately goes directly to the heart of the midfield with opposition. Different guy. I don't know, man. And then literally same thing with him. He was so shit in the first half that those little bits of better play, like him just playing better, Lena 4 overall, because the first half was just that bad. Like McFred is so frustrating. And if I'm Ralph and I look at my bench and I mean, Matic doesn't have the legs, so you only bring Matic on Village just to shut shit. But surely Donny could do a better job, guys. Like if Fred and McTominay played the way that they played in that last 30 minutes or so, if they started the game like that, fair chat, guys. Fair chat. I can understand. Because you need that kind of legs in the system that Ralph wants to play. But he obviously did change his formation as well today. It was a different formation altogether. So begs the question as to why he couldn't put Donny on. I mean, like nothing that Fred and McTominay has done warrants a start. Nothing. Fred, you could maybe argue that he's got 3 assists in the past 3 games. Fine. McTominay, one of them can die. One of them can die. Like it's Anyway, we could talk forever about Man United, which is what we do not want to do tonight. So, third goal. I mean, the substitutions, Ralph. Like that. This just exposed that we are just brand FC. Like we are just. It's just about the brand. Marcus Rashford did not warrant coming on. I'm sorry, Rashford. No. How does Rashford come on or get a chance before Donny? How does that happen? How the hell does that happen? No, I'm sorry, guys. No. That one is an instruction from the board. I mean, like, what the hell is Darren Fletcher doing there on the touchline? Isn't Darren Fletcher supposed to be like technical? What even is he? He's not a coach. What's he doing there? He's supposed to be in the back room there, scouting or so. Yeah, I think he's supposed to be doing with scout. He's whatever the fuck. I feel like he's just there to tell Ralph, no, Ralph, Rashford needs to come on, dog. You know, glazes, brands, image, you know. Why did Maguire come on also? What did Maguire do to warrant coming on? I mean, there was even a point where, like, when he came on, he went to go hand thingy Bruno a piece of paper. I thought I was going to go take the captain's armband. I almost lost my shit. But then I saw he didn't. But then literally, at some point in the game, I guess, Bruno gave it to him. What the fuck, bro? That's not our captain. Literally, as soon as he scored the second goal, like Greenwood's goal, good goal for Greenwood, Shem. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, Bruno made it for him, so well done to Bruno. Bruno, I think, is definitely gonna have to be man of the match. 2 assists. Obviously, the second one being to Rashford. I mean, he came on and scored a goal. Fucking hell. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at that guy. He has to be better. He just has to be better. He has to be better. Like Rashford is at that point in their career. Even Michael Owen also said this as well. Oh, yeah, Michael Owen and Owen Hargreaves are my favorite pundits. Just so you guys know. Michael Owen was like, Rashford is at that point of his career where it's like he's no longer Rashford the kid. He's no longer like young like that now. Now it's, what are you doing with your career? Where are you going? Are you going to be the man of Man United? Are you going to be, you're holding the jersey number 10. That's the most important jersey number. The last person to hold that number was Wayne Rooney. Come on. So, you know what I mean? Like, dude, he has to decide. Now it's do or die with his career. It's do or die. So anyway, what was I saying? So yes, so at the second goal, as they're celebrating, Chris keeps him in a huddle. Okay, guys, keep your focus. He's there as a fucking leader, bruh. Look, I was surprised actually that Bruno kept the band when Chris was there. Because I thought it was, okay, yeah, whatever, Maguire, and then Chris, and then Bruno, or whatever. I guess you can shuffle it around however you like. But Maguire is not my captain. When I see him with the armband, I'm disgusted because that's not my captain. I'm sorry. I'm done with Maguire. Maguire, he's even second string because Lindelof and Varane. I mean, Varane, you can still see he's still a little bit shaky. There's moments where he's a little bit... But Lindelof is looking solid. Lindelof is looking good. So, I mean, if Bailly comes back and Varane is not looking too okay right about now, it's literally Bailly, Lindelof, Jones before I go to Maguire. I'm not even trying to fuck around. I am done with that guy. I'm done. I'm done with the fridge. I'm done. Because even when he came on, what did he fucking do? It's just him. It's just British bias, I guess. Because he's British, yeah. Just keeping up with brands and images. Fuck. Brand FC. Anyway, I'm digressing again. I was really surprised that Bruno had the armband instead of Chris. And I had a bit of a not really a tiff, but I was like, my sister and my brother were busy arguing with me, like, no, but Vele, like, yeah, fine, you're at the club, yeah, you're a club legend, but you are not like, you don't get to come back now and then suddenly we must all. And I'm like, no, it's not about that. Chris was the one who went out and had an interview. It was like, this is what's popping. He was the one sending a message out to the rest of the teammates. Obviously, yes, it might have been through the media. Yes, you might not necessarily agree with his methods of doing so or what he'd said. Fine, fair chat. But he's always shown characteristics of a leader on the pitch. Yes, Bruno has done the same, but I feel like Chris has more pedigree. Especially because because Chris can just be like, please just go look at my cabinet of awards and then come back and tell me. Come back afterwards. Because what have you guys... The only other person who's won something there is Varane, World Cup, Fede, and Dave. Dave was the last person to win a Premier League title with Man United. So him and Chris share that one thing, you know? So, I mean, come on. But whatever. I don't mind Bruno, just as long as it's not Maguire. Anyway, let's do the player rating. So, obviously, Dave saves. Fantastic saves in the first half. Yeah, dude, Dave, 9. Like, but the goal was not his fault. What was he going to do there? I mean, it was a scrappy goal, bounced off Maguire, fell to the guy, went in. What was he going to do? Other than that, 9 out of 10, absolutely. Dave, Pashash. Right back, Delo. Delo had a decent game, I think. As usual, we don't really expect too much from him defensively. Yeah, give him a 6. Yeah, I mean, he was just average. He didn't do anything fantastic, didn't do anything bad. It was okay. Yeah, Astro's here. Then we'll have to rate... Yo, this guy. No, get off. Astro, this guy. Astro, get off. My monster. There you go, good boy. Sorry about that. So, yeah, and then we have Varane. Varane, yeah, it was a little bit shaky, I'm not gonna lie. But he wasn't bad either. Did come up with a couple of blocks, hitting the ball. He was controlling the aerial duels, I guess, and just kind of being in and around everything. I'd also give him a 6. He can obviously see that he's just lacking game time, I think. He just needs to play a little bit more games, get a little bit more settled. He'll be fine. Lindelof, for me, I'll give him a 7. I think Lindelof was pretty good. He did come up with a couple of passes. He was also in and around. He was involved, he was busy, he was just doing his thing. The problem is that obviously because the midfield was so bad, there was a lot of chances that just like the opportunities that Brentford had weren't really defenders' faults. It was more because of the midfield bad pass or losing the ball in the middle, not tracking runners. It was all of those, you know. Tellers put in a couple of good crosses as per usual. Defensively as well, we all know Tellers. I also give him a 6. We all know he's not the best defensively, but hey, that guy can cross a ball, eh? Shem. I hands down. Because he could have had an assist himself. I mean, pretty good crosses that he put in. All right, then yeah, no, we've spoken about McFred for both of them. I know Fred got the assist, whatever. McTominay got a little bit better, but they were so crap that I just give them 1 point bonus for. Bruno, definitely candidate for man of the match. 2 assists. He had to come deep all the time to collect the ball in the first half. Like he was the one who was trying to do something as per usual, trying to get the ball through to the forwards because we don't have a midfield to do that for us. Fucking hell. Yeah, Bruno. I'd give Bruno a solid 9. I mean, but what? I mean, he could have had a goal. That was the worst part. He also could have had a goal. Then he would have gotten 10. Then he would have been man of the match for sure. Look, yeah, no, probably I'd have to. The thing is, I feel like it's like a split down the middle. If Dave doesn't make those saves, it's a different game. And obviously Bruno thingy, he got the 2 assists. You know, he got the 2 key assists. Well, I was Fred got the first key assist, but yeah, you know, yeah. Actually, not Dave man of the match. Dave man of the match, definitely. But yeah, Bruno gets a 9 from me. Ilanga, I mean, come on, dude. The young boy, he had a pretty solid game. You know, he was running. He had good touches on the ball. He was making good runs. I mean, the run he made that Fred picked him out on, that was a fabulous run. It was fantastic. I'd have to give Ilanga, and I think I'd give him an 8. I'd give him an 8.